Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here, and yes, finally, Mario Party DS is here. No longer will I need to get questions about when I'm doing this game. That's right, it's finally here. I'm very, very happy about this. I'm glad this project can finally get started. Because honestly, Mario Party DS is a really, really cool game. I mean, I think it honestly embodies the classic spirit of Mario Party, but in a handheld form. Something that I think that other Mario Party games have not been able to do very, very well. So, I'm going to look at the story really quick here. The dialogue goes pretty fast, so sorry I couldn't really read that. But as you can probably guess, Bowser's up to no good in the neighborhood. He's throwing a party. And we need to go take care of some business Mario Party style. Oh, we also get DK and Diddy, who aren't playable characters in this game. They're just there because. You know how it is. Ooh, look at that spread, though. They got lobster, turkey, everything. Oh, but of course, it was a trap. So Bowser has a minimizer, a device that shrinks everybody down to mini forms. And he's looking for something called the Sky Crystal. There's no time for sightseeing. There's Mario Party to be played. That's true, that's true. The bestest friends can be bitter rivals when it comes to Mario Party, because it's all in good fun. And that's pretty much the story. So yeah, the main draw of this game, I guess, is supposed to be the story mode, but obviously we're not going to do that. The story mode is only like small samples of all the different modes you can play in this game. This is my file. I only have 9,000 Mario Party points. I haven't played this game as much as I would have liked. In fact, I think a majority of those points are just when I've been going back to this game to do practice for this file in like the last month. You know, for what it is, it's a nice game to kind of go back to and play every now and then. So here are all the main modes. You have story mode, which is what I kind of talked about. Play a solo adventure where Tiny Mario and friends romp across the party boards. Party mode, which is where we're going to be spending most of our time in this playthrough. Just going to be playing through all the boards. You can play with your own settings too. If you play in story mode, you only have default settings, which only encompass very few features of the whole Mario Party experience, I feel like. Minigame mode, where you can play different modes involving the minigames. Puzzle mode, kind of a puzzle collection, I guess you could say. Multiplayer, where you could play multiplayer with friends via DS download play. And it's kind of a running joke with all the handheld titles where, yeah, they have this download play, or this local play version, but it doesn't have frickin' online, which I think this series sorely needs, at least in my opinion. And finally you have the gallery, which just kind of features other little extras. I'll definitely be showing off these modes. I won't be showing off story mode though, because like I said, story mode is only a small fraction of what I want to cover with all of these boards, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this going. We could also do a mic test, but I don't really feel like doing that. Let's just go to new game. Well, obviously, we don't have a loaded game anyway. There are 3 modes of play here. You have Battle Royale, Tag Battle, and Dual Battle. Tag Battle is a 2v2 mode where you just basically team up with someone and compete against the other team. Dual Battle is just 2 single players fighting against each other. Mario Party honestly shines, though, in a Battle Royale format, so that's exactly where we're going to go. Okay, so here we have our characters. Yes, we know I'm going to be picking Toad. As for our computer opponents, though, can't have a Mario Party game without her, obviously. Let's see. Let's just pick these two. And then maybe for the next game we'll use the other 4 characters. We'll do something like that, I guess. So yeah, let's go with that. You can also choose random, so you don't have to even select the characters. I might start doing that when we get to the 3rd board we play through. These are the 5 boards. There's only 5 boards. Technically, I think this is the only unlockable board where you have to beat story mode to actually, or play through story mode to get this. But we have Wiggler's Garden, Toadette's Music Room, DK's Stone Statue, Kamek's Library, and Bowser's Pinball Machine. Yes, Bowser's had a gnarly party. He's had a nightmare. He's had an Enchanted Inferno, a Warped Orbit, and now he has a pinball machine. My, has this guy evolved. We're obviously going to start with Wiggler's Garden, which is pretty much the most basic board in this game, at least in my opinion. Here you have the default settings, which I'm not going to do. We're going to go to our own settings here. Turns, 10 turns. Nah, we're going to double that up to 20. Minigames, you can choose between all minigames, simple minigames that are, you know, very simple and easy for everyone to play, and you also have a setting for minigames that don't use the mic, which there are a few in this game. So to show them off, I will of course be doing all minigames. Bonus stars, yes, of course we're going to have them on. It annoys me because in story mode you actually can't turn on bonus stars, which makes the games a lot harder to win because you only have 10 turns, and you could win all the minigames in the world and still get screwed over by just other random board events. So I don't know why they disabled those for story mode, but they really need to be on. Calm difficulty, you're going to call me a wimp, but I'm just going to put them on hard. I'm not going to put them on expert because the computer players can be very, very vicious in this game, I feel like. More vicious than you would ever think. They can just be really, really hard. So I feel like hard is going to be the best mode for us to play on. We do not need a handicap, so let's go ahead and get this started. Here we go, guys. Wiggler's Garden, the first Mario Party DS board. It's kind of weird. You'd think that the bottom screen would be the screen with the map, but the map is actually on the top screen. All of the action actually happens on the bottom screen, which I guess kind of makes sense because you can kind of use the bottom screen to activate the dice block, choose a direction if there's a fork on the road, so I guess it does make sense, but I don't know, I always found that weird how the map is on the top screen for once. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be going third. Third always seems to be kind of an unlucky position for people. Also, was it just me or was it 6543? That's kind of funny. Gonna get our 10 coins to start, and let's party. Yeah, let's party indeed. First star is gonna be up there, kind of in the middle of the board. It's not too hard to get to. Essentially, whoever wins the first minigame is probably gonna grab it. Hopefully that's me. So we have a lot of new features here. I'll try to get into them as best as I can. Peach just landed on a friend space where she can share 5 coins with a person of her choice. She gets 5 coins, and then the friend gets 5 coins. That's also a possible bonus star, whoever lands on the most spaces of those. I'll get into more bonus stars as we go through the game. There's also hexes, which are basically items you can put on certain spaces, where if an opponent lands on a hex space, something good will happen to you and something bad will happen to them, depending on the type of hex you got. Like, Peach, Luigi, and I have a 10 coin hex, so whenever someone lands on that, we'll basically get the benefit of that. Let's see, I kind of want to actually go left because I don't want to land on a red space. I'm going to do that. It's going to be risky. This is the longer way around, but I don't want to land on a red space. I really, really don't. Because as you know, blue spaces add 3 coins, while red spaces subtract 3 coins. And I think Wario... Oh, Wario's also going to go this way. You copycat. This is an item shop where you can... I think you can buy hexes here too. But there's also items you can get. And they also got 30 coins from that happening space. Maybe I should try to... I don't know if you can actually enable those events for the computer players to show or not, but we'll find out. But we do have our first minigame. We have Flash and Dash. Catch Wario in your flashlight beam as you and your teammates run through a dark maze. So this is kind of similar to some other minigames that have been in Mario Party's past. I think Flash Fright was the name of it. I think it was called that. But yeah, you get the controls, you have some tips, more of your warning lights will go on the closer you're coming to Wario. So cooperate with your teammates to track down your target. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. Let's see what we can do here. Oh god, Wario's actually over here. Yep, I found him. Got him! Nice. Wow, Peach actually got him. For once, me and Peach actually worked together. It's also kind of funny because Peach chose Wario as her friend earlier, so she kind of betrayed him right there. Although Wario did win 30 coins from that one event. But yeah, very quickly, there are... the reason why I mentioned there was kind of a difference between hexes and items is because there's a hex star for one of your bonus stars, and there's an item star for one of your bonus stars. And basically, if you use a lot of items, you get the item star. If you use a lot of hexes, you get the hex star. So there is definitely a difference. I want to say hexes are more like the orbs from Mario Party's 5, 6, and 7, while the items themselves are just traditional items. So the hexes are like the orbs, and the items are just like any other items you've seen in other Mario Party games. So yeah, Peach is going to go ahead and lay down her hex. If you land on your own hex, you will disable it, but I think you'll also get coins for landing on it as well. So it's not entirely bad to land on a hex, or land on one of your own hexes, rather. But you will essentially waste it, and you won't get the 10 coins from other people, which is kind of the downside, I guess. Let me go ahead and check settings here. I want to make sure that we see all the computer player events, if that's possible. Check rules, minigame sets. Let's review the board rules. I guess you can't. That's kind of a... That's kind of a downside, I feel like, to this game, to be honest. You can't see computer player events. So sometimes the computer players just randomly get, like, coins, and there's not really much you can do about that. Thankfully, I'll have a chance to get some coins here as well, so I'm going to go ahead and actually buy some items here. We have some very basic items here. We have the double dice set, which allows you to use 2 dice blocks, halfway dice block, which uses a dice block numbered 1 through 5, warp dice block, which warps to a random spot, then you can roll, and snag bag allows you to steal an item from an opponent's. I'm going to go ahead and get a double dice set, but that's all I'm actually going to get. I feel like these items are really, really good. Like, I love having movement items, because you never know when just moving, like, more than 10 spaces is going to help out. So I have to choose which flower I want to pick. I'm going to choose the blue flower, because blue is my favorite color, and we get 10 coins. It's not 30, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I'm also going to be sharing the Happening Award, which is a bonus star with Wario as well. I'm trying to remember some of the other bonus stars. I think the... I want to say the minigame star is still back as it normally is. And yeah, Wario got the star, but he had 30 coins, so he kind of had an advantage. He's unfortunately going to be able to go to the next one too, though, which I don't really like. Let me see if I can actually look up and see what the other bonus star is. Meanwhile, we have a new minigame. We have Shuffleboard Showdown, which is once again a 1 versus 3. Wario is again going to be the 1 player, so that's kind of lame. Hold on just a second. I'm looking at the bonus stars. Should find them in a second. The Running Star. The Running Star, which is awarded to players who've moved the most spaces, which is another reason to get the dice block items, because those will definitely help those out a lot. So you definitely want to do that. So here we go. So Shuffleboard Showdown. Avoid getting hit by chips. Watch them carefully because they'll rebound from walls and other chips. If even one of you survives, you'll all win. So we just want to avoid the chips, basically. This isn't too hard. It's kind of weird. I feel like the problem with the computer players, although I think he's doing a little better with this right now, is sometimes they don't throw the chips as fast as they could, which means they're not as hard to avoid. And Luigi just kind of knocked me out right there because he jumped on me or jumped in my path. So hopefully these two can actually finish this up and win. What's kind of annoying about this game, it may not be really showing for you guys as much, but for me, because of the screen divide between the top screen and the bottom screen, it's kind of hard because you anticipate that screen divide to encompass more of the chip's distance, but it's actually like as soon as it goes off the bottom screen, it's on the top screen. So there's like, it doesn't travel up that little dividing line between the DS, so it kind of messes with your brain depending on what kind of DS you're using, and if you're just like watching the OBS window or computer window if you're playing it on that. So I don't know. There is definitely an explanation there, I just can't really explain it that well. Also, why did Wario... Oh, actually, I know why. Okay, I actually might get the star here, not Wario, because I actually have the advantage of not just the number dice blocks here, but also because this is the only way to get back to the bottom screen. Oh, wow. Awesome. Yes, give me my 10 coins, I'll take them. But yeah, like, you have to go to the top of the screen to get back to the bottom of the screen if you look at the map. Because if you go in that direction that Peach and Luigi are going down, you're just going to wrap around the middle again. So I kind of lucked out that Wario still had to go that way. I thought he could just go down to the star very easily. So I will be able to get the star, which is really, really nice. I'll be able to potentially take the lead if I win this next minigame. If me and Peach can win this minigame. Okay, so next we have Mole Thrill. I think I remember this one. This is like the... Yep, it's this one. You and your partner must dig to the finish first while staying ahead of Monty Mole. You'll dig upward if the upper player digs faster and vice versa. And you just press A rapidly to dig. Don't get caught behind rocks. To rise above them, the top player should dig faster. To go under them, the lower player should go faster. So that's how that works. I'm going to be on the top, which is okay. I think I have a pretty good strategy for this. Essentially, I just want to mash A the whole time. And if I mash A, like... Or we could do it this way, too. It's kind of weird with the computer players, because sometimes they just get random bursts of speed every now and then, which kind of throws me off. Come on, let me go to the top. Thank you. I think we will win this minigame for sure. Oh yeah, we definitely got this. God, I don't know what happened to Luigi and Wario back there, but they fell behind big time. God, although I am happy I'm winning all these minigames, I don't like that I'm sharing my wins with Peach. Because that could potentially cause a problem down the road. Because if she wins one more minigame than I do, that's the minigame star taken away from me. But, at the same time, there may not be a minigame star. It's all random after all, so we'll never know. We'll never know to the end of the game. Okay, he's going to give that probably to Peach. Yep. It's pretty obvious who computer players are going to give the friendship bonus to. They give whoever's, like, lowest. Whoever's, like, the least threat to them. So, it's really not that hard to figure out. Thankfully, with this, I'll be able to skip the Bowser spaces and get a star, so that's perfect. This puts me in first place. not bad, but, I mean, it's Mario Party. Anything can happen. Like, Wario's definitely going to grab this star, though, unfortunately. Unless he gets eaten by those piranha plants, which is what I am kind of hoping for. Really, really hope for that. Oh, if he went right, that would have been nice. Because I think that was my hex, too. Okay, so we have a battle game. That kind of scares me. There is one battle game I do not like, because, I'll explain it when we get to it. Let's see what we have here. We have Cheap Chump. I think this is... Actually, this one's not too bad. Survive the longest by staying out of the whirlpool. Tap the button repeatedly to paddle away from the water vortex. Don't give up. If you get sucked into a whirlpool, just press A repeatedly to attempt an escape. So this is basically swimming to avoid death. We've had games like this before, I'm pretty sure. So here we go. Ooh, Peach was like swimming. Oh no. Ugh. Oh, I won! Okay. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. That was just kind of a weird game. Now, I don't remember if battle games actually count for the minigame star. I think I read somewhere that they don't. Battle games and duel games don't count. I don't know. I'll look that up later and verify that for sure. There are some games where they don't count. I know that for a fact. But yeah, there we go. I'm glad I won that though, because that definitely not only gave me like a lot of coins, but it also kind of distanced me from everyone too. So I could do some major damage here. Actually, it looks like not quite. He's gonna be like two spaces short, and this could be bad for him. Yep. He loses coins. How many should he... Oh, he lost 10. He still has enough for the star, but still, that wasn't the greatest thing to happen to him. Let's see. Where can I put this? Yeah, I'll put it here. No one's gonna be going in that direction yet, but I might get lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this way. I should have looked to make sure there wasn't a hex over that way. I'm forgetting basic Mario Party 101 rules. Okay, so it looks like Luigi's gonna swipe the star from Wario, which I honestly approve of. I'm gonna give Wario some coins though. If we win, I guess that's the first thing that must happen before I can say that. Top lane terror. Blow on the microphone to startle Womp into falling on the other team. Whichever team blows the most over 5 seconds will be victorious. Okay. This is where I am kind of worried because I'm not really sure how the mic will work very well, if it'll work very well on this system. Because I had a lot of trouble with it during the Mario Kart DS playthrough. So we'll see. Blow as long and hard as you can, and make sure that your partner does the same. So Wario, you're full of hot air, so you better use all of that air to your advantage, and I'll do what I can. I think I failed. Yep, nope, we got it. Okay. I think it helped that I did a lot of very, like, heavy breaths in between my little, Alright, I did a lot of heavy blows in between my breaths, so even though I did stop blowing into the mic a few times, I was still able to, push the guy over in a good way. So yeah, because she landed on her hex, she will get 5 coins. So it's kind of like the character spaces. The only difference is you lose the hex after doing that, which is not really that great for her. She could have used that better, probably. Luigi is going to get a star, though, so that's good for him. And the next star is going to appear over there, which... Wario's probably going to end up getting that one. Either Wario or Peach. It depends on Wario's next roll, pretty much. But Luigi will definitely not be getting this. And what's good is he's actually going to be... Oh no, he's going to go that way. Oh, because he has a chance to warp. Okay, yeah. So yeah, those happening spaces give you a chance to warp. Or go back to start, or just go somewhere on the map. So he did gain some ground there. 9. Ah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So, what can we get from the item shop? Okay, I'm definitely going to get some more of these. And they're only 3 coins, too. That seems kind of broken, to be honest. Do I want to get... I want to get this, just in case someone gets an item that I want to steal. Even if it's another double block, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. So let's see. Let me look at the map here. So I can either land on a red space, or I can land on a blue space. I'm thinking blue space. And this way I can just use my... I could potentially grab the star and steal it from Wario if he rolls light enough here. I think that's just enough to get the star, though. Yep. Literally, that was the minimum he had to roll from that. That is Wario's second star, unfortunately. And, well, they don't have a lot of coins, so they may not be able to get that one. He's gonna share this with Peach, though. Peach screwed him over, though! I mean, I guess she did give him 5 coins at the beginning of the game, but then he caught her in that one game, so I don't know. Their motives. I just don't get their motives right now. Okay, so Fast Food Frenzy. Dodge food and avoid falling off the conveyor belt. If even one of you survives, you'll all win. You can't leap over the burgers or the shake. You'll freeze if you step on the ice cream dish. You'll be slowed if you step on the pancakes. Okay, so that's how that works. Let's go ahead and go. So this is definitely kind of similar to some other games we've seen in the past, I think. Okay, you bounce off the burger whenever you hit it. That's interesting. It's a bouncy burger. Whee! I had syrup on my feet, but we still win. Yeah, I'm definitely in the lead for minigames, for sure. And what's good is we're winning all these games without Peach. So Peach, who is really close to me, isn't as close to me anymore. Which is really, really good. Unfortunately, though, Wario has enough to buy the next star, which I don't really like that. Okay. Okay, well, Luigi just kind of screwed himself. He's not going to be able to get the star. Ooh, and he lost some coins, too. Honestly, it probably would have been better if he went the other way. Actually, maybe not. He might have landed on one of my hexes. You know what? No, I better get past these piranha plants. That's probably the best move for me to do. Not a really big roll, but I'll take it. Ooh! This could actually be really, really good. That is very, very good, because next turn I can actually grab the star before Wario gets to it. Wario is really trying to, he's really trying to push to get a lot of stars, which I don't like. Well, at least me and Peach will be able to kind of stop him a little bit. We have Cucumber Jacks. I think this is the first game where we need the stylus. Okay, you and your partner must slice down the full length of a cucumber by attacking the veggie from both ends. So you just slide the slicer with the stylus. Okay. Oh, wow, they actually won. What screwed us up is at the very beginning, I wasn't, I forgot you had to slide back. I just thought you had to slide forward over and over again, so I was kind of slow at first, but, yeah, that's my fault, that's my problem. I lost the game. At least I kind of kept Peach from winning another game, which is something, but, I would have probably rather preferred to have won that, to be honest. Because I did essentially give Wario more coins. This could also be really bad. We have Bowser time. Wahaha! You landed on my Bowser space. Let's see, how should we mess with you? Let's do... I got it! Give me charity! Oh, okay. I mean, thanks. I'll take it. I'll take 10 coins. I don't like that Wario's getting 10 coins too, but that's a small price to pay for me to also get coins. Yeah, there's a lot of 20 coin hexes here. Oh, okay, Luigi kind of lucked out there. That's why I said that he may or may not get lucky last time, because I knew that there was a chance where he didn't blow fire. So I'm definitely going to use the dice blocks here, if not for Wario, if for Peach, because Peach is also right there. What is me with the doubles today? I'm getting a lot of doubles. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it, but damn, star block. Oh, I know what that is. I don't know if I actually want to use that, to be honest. Because that essentially creates a star space if someone lands on it. And if someone does, then I don't want to give someone a star. I really don't. I'm the one working for the stars right now. Okay, next star is up there. Luigi is probably going to get it, most likely. Let's see what we got in the item shop. Oh. So we have a new item. Actually, two new items. We have the triple dice set, and we have the star pipe. The triple dice gives you 3 dice blocks, and the star pipe is the magic lamp of this game. So, get one of these, you can just go straight to the star. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. It's kind of against my strategy here, but it's a freaking star pipe. You never know when you're gonna need that. Let's see. 4. I knew that was gonna happen, and I do not want to give Luigi 20 coins. I really don't. So I'm actually going to land on my own space here. Thankfully, it was just a 10 coin hex and not the 20 coin hex. And I could potentially steal the star from Luigi as well, so maybe I can do that as well next turn. Although, I don't know, Luigi's not really much of a threat as Wario is. I kind of want to use that if Wario's in a position to get the star. Okay, we have Hanger Management. This is actually one of my more favorite games of this game. Balance your weight on the wire hanger to assist your partner as you both zing through a clothesline course. Shift left and right to avoid obstacles. I really like this game. I think this game's fun. And it's also just like a perfect example of like you don't need like to incorporate stylus controls or the microphone to make a good minigame. You can just have something basic like this and it can be good. Now obviously for this game you want to stay in the middle as much as possible because that'll give you the most speed. Wait. How'd they get there? Oh wow, that's kind of depressing to be honest. I can't believe we actually lost that. Because we were both right there, and we both didn't hit on any obstacles. The problem is, I guess, that for more of the game, they were like straight in the middle. They were like more straight than we were on the hanger, so that's definitely what caused that. Oh, and she's gonna give. Okay. Remember what I said about Luigi being a threat, or not being a threat? I think he is kind of a threat now, to be honest, because He has 60 coins. I don't know if I like that. And he might actually... Okay. Oh, and he gets a hidden block. And with 17 coins. That's not good. So do I want to use my star pipe here, or do I want to steal that star space? I'm actually kind of thinking about stealing the star space because no matter what, Luigi's going to have coins to burn for a while. So I might as well, like, use one of my other items and save the star space for a scenario that would probably be more beneficial to me. So I think I am actually going to do that. I'm going to steal this from Peach and then just use the star space later. Because this way I can assure that I might get a star later on. Heck, I could even like make it so Peach lands. Oh no, I can't right now though. Soon. Soon for sure, for sure. Man, Peach has just been in a very charitable mood for Luigi, I guess. Luigi, I think, is making a huge move. Okay, we have roller coasters. Race to the finish by pushing your ball with the stylus. Avoid obstacles along the way. Okay, I kind of don't remember this. Wait. You'll rebound from any obstacle you hit, and it'll take some time to recover your momentum. Be careful. Yeah, I really don't remember this game, actually. We'll see. Hopefully I can do this. Doing pretty good so far. Damn, that was good. I think that's a new record too. Awesome. Okay, that was fun. I think that is actually one of my more favorite minigames now too. That was actually pretty cool. And it was good use of the stylus too. The stylus didn't really inconvenience me at all. So thank you, stylus. Thank you for being good to me, I guess.